Welcome to the River Park Dental Show. This is Dr. Phing Saurer with Michael Morris. I nailed it this time.
You did get it. I had to I was waiting for you to go. Welcome to the
I just practiced it for 5 minutes.
I know. Well, you just did a bunch of commercials beforehand.
Yeah.
I think you're warmed up and you've said River Park a bunch of times.
Yes.
How are you this week?
Good.
Things
How are
are
you doing?
good. I know that you were doing surgery last week and we tried to pull you out of it, but apparently we can't do that.
No.
You can't answer your phone?
I like to have my focus on my patients.
Mm-hmm.
I don't answer phones. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, well, at least you're holding true on your statement that the patient comes first and then text messages from us come second.
Yes. You're second.
But you guys had a really busy week last week.
Yeah, it was pretty busy.
And then I've said this name 35 times the wrong way. I saw that you were nominated for the Lucy Hobbs panel discussion.
No, not nominated.
Did I say the name wrong? Did I say the?
Well, I was selected.
I called it the Ruth Bader Ginsburg thing, and you said it's Lucy Hobbs.
Yes, it is Lucy Hobbs. Lucy Hobbs was the first female dentist in the world, actually.
I think we all know that.
Do you?
No,
is that common
nobody knows
knowledge?
that. Nobody knows that.
So it's just a celebration to empower females in dentistry. And yes, I was selected to be a panelist on one of their, at the celebration.
But what were you selected for?
As an expert in marketing.
That's my favorite part of it. How did that happen is what I want to know.
I don't know. I actually...
Is it because you're in the media? Like, you're kind of you're like a celeb dentist.
I'm an A-list dentist, but a nobody in the real world.
Well, I think that's all celebrity really is. Like, you're going to be on this panel to talk about media, and I have been laughing about it constantly since I saw that email because I think it's going to be fantastic.
Well, it's in front of a lot of people, so I'm going to be nervous.
Right,
radio's different because
nobody sees your face.
It's just Rachel.
Yeah, you are on Facebook Live, so people do see your face.
I know, but I actually have to see all these people looking at me giving advice about marketing.
Oh, yes.
That's different.
I know how much that you enjoy talking about yourself.
Yes, that's one of my favorites.
And also about dentistry. You're so, you love to discuss those two topics ad nauseum.
Yeah.
So when is this gracious event? Because I would buy a ticket to this.
You should. There's still tickets available. It's in San Francisco, September 13th through 15th.
I don't make that kind of money that I'm going to go watch a dental conference.
It's about empowering women.
Oh, then I'll be there.
Yeah. You support women.
I do. I support you on this show. This show this is for you. I thought it was just in Columbus. It's in San Francisco.
Yeah.
How did
it's a celebration.
Find you?
It's for, so it was, I think, because I was picked for the under 40, then they started looking through there and they asked and they said they went through all my social media and all my marketing and they said, she must be an expert on this thing.
Listen, I think we should cover this. You're upset that you're seeing a lot of your dancing videos are being copied. I think it's fair to say people are copying your social media across the country.
Yeah,
it's okay to say it here. This is a safe space. I just wanted to point out, let's have this discussion on the air, that it's okay if people copy your stuff, right? I know you don't like it because it's original stuff, but when you were dancing to Footloose, Kevin Bacon kind of came up with that first.
Well, yeah, I know, but I think it's just kind of the creative part of it is what I don't like just having taken. Because we spent a lot of time and effort into being creative.
I know, you had props and everything. I just was curious how you got picked to go to San Francisco. That's amazing. I mean, good for you. Once again, it's a
big deal.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Are you going to bring up this show is the question. Will you bring up this radio show?
I mean, they asked me to write a bio, so I do have a radio show. I should bring it up in my bio.
You know, we have another client that has a radio show that he went to this big deal in Las Vegas and somebody was talking about marketing and they said, raise your hand if you're doing anything like out of the box. And he raised his hand sheepishly because in the beginning he thought, why am I doing this radio show? Yeah. He brings it up and everybody in the room, all of a sudden was like, oh, you're a genius. You came up with that. I can't believe it. Shout out to Jeff Wiseman, even though he's not watching. But that's going to be you. How many other dentists have a radio show?
I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
Yes. When is that going to happen?
What? When I find out?
No, I think you found out already. What I mean is, when is the event?
September 13th through 15th.
All right. Well, I'm busy. But I think what we should do, since we're talking about media, we got questions that came in from people that listen to your show. Again, you're an A-list dentist, B-list person. I think that's fair to say.
I don't even know. Well, B-list. I'm a nobody in the real world.
All right, so we're going to put you on the C list for now. We'll see if you work your way up. Are you ready for questions that people want answered by you, Dr.
Sure.
Ping?
Let's see if I know the answers.
I do a lot of research before I do the show. So the first thing is, where does the phrase "we practice tomorrow's dentistry today" come from?
Well, everyone knows how much I love technology.
Mm-hmm. Uber nerd.
So and a lot of it is new, and I like to just learn about it, and it's always important for me to bring the newest and latest technology to my patients to make it more convenient and comfortable for them. That's really what it's all about.
But where did that start? I know we've kind of talked about it, but if someone hasn't heard this show before, and I don't know where they've been if they haven't been listening.
Under a rock, right?
Yeah. But you came from practices that were not, I'm not going to say they were behind the times, but they weren't investing in the new technologies, right?
No, yeah. It's because a lot of times it is scary, because they are very expensive. And then you wonder, is it going to work? Am I going to be able to use this well? And, people always worry about the investment versus just how it can actually make the patient more comfortable.
So you're not worried about it, but do you ever do calculations and say, I need X amount of people to break even on buying this piece of equipment, or do you even not? I can tell by your face you're not even thinking about it.
I don't think about it. No.
You do want to make money, right?
I do.
I mean, you're okay with making money.
Yes,
okay.
Of course. I'm running a business. However, my patient's comfort and convenience is the most important to me.
Do you think that in your past office life, before you had your own practice, that there were things that people were kind of cutting corners? Is that why you got so into technology? I think you're just into gadgets. I think you're into the newer.
I do love gadgets, but for instance, the laser that I have, the Saurer laser, you can provide dentistry without giving anesthesia. So a lot of my patients hate getting shots. Who does? Who likes getting shots? Besides my dental assistant, she told me she does.
Who, Missy?
No, Sarah.
Oh, you got to get rid of her because there's something wrong with somebody like that.
She's so sweet. But that's a thing that a lot of people feared. And when this laser came out and I heard about it being basically doing dentistry without anesthesia, it was something that I did have to get for sure.
You got to have some faith that that's true, right? Because if you're wrong, don't worry about it. I'm not going to numb you. And then that thing hurts. You're going to know right away.
Yeah, you'll know right away. But it's not sensation free. It's anesthesia free. So they will still feel the cold water. They will still feel air and stuff. So I do tell them ahead of time what they're going to feel. I think it's just that anticipation. If they think they're not going to feel anything and they even feel water, they will panic, be like, you told me you're not going to feel anything. So it's about setting expectations. And then also, it's not for everyone. So people that are extremely sensitive to cold water probably won't do well with it.
And didn't you say people who have sensitive teeth or sensitive gums would feel that? No
yeah,
matter,
I mean,
right?
I have very sensitive teeth, so I'm not sure if it will work well for me. But just because when cold water hits my teeth, it's painful.
You're kind of a crybaby about it.
I'm a little crybaby.
Okay, as long as you're being honest. Now, the Saurer, before we move on from this, you are selected to do videos on how this works, right? The Saurer laser?
Well, just for the Columbus area. Yes.
But that's the same thing. That is the exact same thing that I'm saying.
No, we said two completely different things.
Just for Dublin, on the one street you're on, you were selected. That's kind of a big deal because I think there's only 5 dentists in Columbus that
I think there are right now, yeah.
Because it's not the newest technology.
1% of the dentists in the country have it. And there's over 200,000 dentists in the U.S.
Wow. I think there's about 100,000 of those in Columbus.
I think so.
Every other street has a dentist. How did they find you for the Saurer video? Social media?
Well, there's not many people that have it, so I don't think they have.
But what I'm saying is you've got 5 different dentists that we know of in Columbus that have it, and you were selected.
I don't know.
You think it's because you're cool?
Probably because I'm really cool.
You're like a celebrity dentist. Just get used to saying that. Again, there's not.
Do you want my autograph right now? Is that what you're trying to ask me?
I already know you. I'm grandfathered in. I don't have to be impressed. I thought the Saurer thing was a big deal because the first time I heard of it was through you. And so doing research for the shows when we do these, I don't see a lot of, whether you're reading in magazines or the trades, I don't see this mentioned a lot. I just thought it was a big deal that you're doing the video.
I think it's cool too.
Well, you're welcome. So we'll move on to the next one. Oh, the next question was, do you charge more for fillings done with the Celea? I thought we were done with Celea. We're not. We're still on it.
No, we're still on the topic.
Yeah.
No. I think that people ask me that a lot. If because I have all this expensive technology, do I charge more? And that answer is an absolute no. It's all about just making you feel comfortable.
So it's for convenience more than it is.
It's comfort and convenience, yeah. And it's easier for me sometimes to practice with the technology.
Does it make it faster?
Yeah, it does.
So if you're used to going to somebody...
Because if you don't have to numb someone and then wait for the anesthesia to start, which takes about 10, 15 minutes, I mean, you're saving that amount of time.
So if somebody, do you have people that, like, I always went to this dentist, that's who I went to as a kid, and they're afraid to make this change because they do it a real old school way, and you're showing them, again, it looks like the lab in the Terminator, like all these machines, and they're all lit up and all this. It's very overwhelming if you've been in like a mom and pop type of dentist, out of a house.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, there is a learning curve to it, and I'm still learning it. But it's still something that's really exciting when after you finish a procedure and a patient's like, I didn't feel anything at all, and I can go like drink a latte or eat
Eat at the
lunch,
Ram.
Eat at the Ram or the
gift cards away.
We are. We're doing a new promotion.
You should
for
talk
July.
about it like right now while you're...
Yeah. So starting July 1st. Well, so we have several promotions. So we have a referral program that we're putting out. And you basically, if you refer patients to us, your friends and family, or anyone you know, you will have an option to pick out a gift card or put that credit on your account for any work that you need to have done. So a lot of people are actually picking the credit because, it helps lower the cost of any of their treatment. And then the other promotion that we're starting for July and August is we're giving gift cards out to Vaso and Pins Mechanical.
What was the first thing called?
Vaso.
Are you saying VOSO?
VASO.
No, you could just say yes.
Yes.
VASO. What is that?
It is the rooftop bar on top of the AC Marriott in Bridge Park.
Oh, is that where you had the pictures taken? I saw you were on some kind of patio.
No, that's my patio.
No. I'm not talking about when the girls were out there planting flowers. I'm talking about you and Bradley Timothy were out there and with some other people, and there was a baby.
Oh, yes, that was Vaso.
I'm assuming that's your baby.
Yeah, the blonde, blue-eyed baby was mine.
Yeah, who looks exactly like you, of Asian descent. Yes, I saw that picture, but I didn't know where it was. I thought you guys went to some, like, remote destination. It looked really cool.
No, it's a really nice, trendy, awesome food. It's tapas, so it's really good. And it's on top of the AC Marriott in Bridge Park. So I just love that you can walk to all these cool places. And the view is amazing. So, of course, I want to share that with our patients when they come in as a welcome package.
So you'll go get tapas with your patients?
Well, I mean, they probably want to spend
no more than 5 days a week, though. No, that area is really, it's going to be all-inclusive once it's all finished. I mean, it's going to be really cool.
Yeah. And have you been to the Dublin Market? It's actually pretty cool.
If it's in Grove City, I've been to it. I don't go many places.
I know. You like to sit
keep inviting
home.
us. It's not that I like to sit at home. It's I don't like people.
You like to go to the movies.
Yeah.
You like to sit in the dark is what I've figured out about you.
As I've said before, I'm like Batman. I'm in the dark. I'm waiting for crime to break out. But I will live vicariously through your social media. I see that you guys are always doing things. So you're giving that gift card, the Celea, not Celea.
And Pins Mechanical.
I didn't even know that was open up there now.
Really? It was actually one of the first ones that's been open, but that place is cool too. So they have all sorts of games there. The bowling is neat because I like it because the balls fit my hand, my small tiny hands.
Right.
And then they have like a little arcade, and they have a shuffleboard, and there's an outdoor part with a fire pit and stuff. So it's really fun. And they have food trucks out there too with different foods.
You're like living the life over there.
I know. I mean, it's the life.
When you're not doing dentistry,
Park.
You are hanging out in the River Park area.
I love going to work every day.
Well, you said how close are you to work? You're pretty close.
7 minutes is what my GPS says every morning when I get in my car.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And one day I will ride my bike. My husband doesn't think I will, but I will ride my bike to work.
Please, whatever you do, Facebook Live that. I would like to see that one time.
Well, once the construction's done, I'll do it. I don't want to get into an accident.
That's a good place to stop because you're leaving a highlight. We've got to take a break, but don't get any accidents on your bike or other. And we're going to take a break. You're listening to the River Park Dental Show.
If your smile has a broken tooth or is missing one or more teeth, a dental implant may be a great option for replacement. Hi, I'm Dr. Phing Saurer at River Park Dental, and I perform all parts of this process at my office. I am the only dentist you'll need from start to finish. I am happy to offer a free consultation and show you how a dental implant can mimic the feel and function of a real tooth. Call us today at 614-689-8686 or visit us at riverparkdental.com.
Mr. Smith, the jury has found in your client's favor.
Getting justice is not easy. Hi, I'm Scott Elliott Smith. If you are severely injured in a car or truck collision, you have many hard choices to make. We will help you decide the best options to protect you and your family. We've recovered millions of dollars from insurance and trucking companies for over 35 years. Let us help you get your life back. Call 1-800-311-LAWS or visit us online at sestriallaw.com. Get Scott Smith. Get justice.
Do you dread going to the dentist because you hate getting shots? I'm Dr. Phing Saurer, and I'm excited to share a needle-free solution with you at River Park Dental. I use the Celea laser, the latest advancement in the dental field, to perform many procedures. No needles, no drill, and no more fear. Come see me and my team at River Park Dental. To learn more, visit us at riverparkdental.com. River Park Dental, where we practice tomorrow's dentistry today.
Trends.com, the perfect place for you if you enjoy looking at beautiful homes and outdoor living spaces. Their stunning photos and articles focus on local Central Ohio residential building and remodeling projects with plenty of kitchen, bedroom, interior design, and landscaping ideas. You'll also discover exciting options in home design and furnishings. HouseTrends.com adds new content daily. Sign up to receive their online edition and check out past issues too. Go to HouseTrends.com and click on Columbus.
I'm Dr. Phing Saurer, your dentist at Bridge Park. Have you ever been to a dental office and received bad news? Then you were told to see a different dentist with a different set of financial policies at an inconvenient location? At River Park Dental, once you become our patient, we won't ask you to see anyone else. My team and I are highly experienced and are proud to offer all services for you and your entire family under one roof. To learn more, visit us at riverparkdental.com. River Park Dental, where we practice tomorrow's dentistry today.
Remember when you could just buy a car and not have to listen to a spiel about aftermarket products? This is Gus Whiteside of Whiteside Chrysler Dodge and Jeep. We still sell cars the same way we did in 1960. Straight dealing and a no-pressure buying experience. We may still be a mom-and-pop store, but we have a nice selection of new and used vehicles. Don't pay more than you should. Whiteside Chrysler Dodge Jeep is just minutes from Columbus and Grove City. Online at whitesidecars.com or phone at 800-232-JEEP.
Welcome back to the River Park Dental Show. This is Dr. Phing Saurer with Michael Morris.
You almost lost it there. I was trying to look away.
You laughed. You can't laugh when I'm bringing us back.
Because I can hear the laughter in your voice, and I'm waiting for you to crack, and then I can't laugh because I have serious questions from the audience I got to get out. We discussed a little bit about social media and how you're a media, like you're a maven of media right now.
Which is shocking to me because I just joined the Facebook.
Stop calling it the Facebook.
Last year, it'll be 1 year next month.
But you're calling it the Facebook.
Exactly.
It's not the Instagram. Like, they don't call it that anymore. It's not like the Netflix.
I'm bringing it back.
My mom is 70 years old and says, "Do you have the Netflix?" That's what you're doing right now. It's just Facebook.
It's Facebook for pain.
All right. I just know that. Okay. So here's the question from our 9 listeners. Your social media makes it seem like your team is always having fun. Are you sure it's a dentist's office?
We love having fun. Dentistry can be my job can be stressful, and we have a lot of patients that are anxious. So it could be a stressful job. So we like to have fun, make sure that our patients are having fun, because once they meet us, I think they know that it's a nice, safe place. They don't have to be scared. They don't have to be worried. We take our job seriously, but we also like to enjoy ourselves too.
Don't you think your office, like the first time we came, I thought it was
My house,
no,
my
that's not,
apartment.
yeah, no. I thought it was like a hair salon because I wasn't quite sure because it's very pristine in there. It's very, I don't know how to
I
describe
don't know how
it.
you're.
Oh, I'm sorry, you've never had your hair done? I'm just saying when you go to a place, it doesn't look like a dental office. It's not what you would expect.
Sure. Yeah, I've heard it
So-
a lot.
Who designed that, by the way?
I did.
So you picked all that?
Yeah,
Yeah, Ellen told me that you painted the murals in the kids' room. I'm not buying that.
I did. I freehanded that. I did it. I used to paint murals when I was a teenager. So it was
Why do you wait until show 20 to say that that's what you used to do?
that I got paid $4.50 an hour painting murals when I was
Dollars? $4.50?
$4.50 an hour as a teenager to paint murals. But I love it. I love art. That's what I used to do when I actually had free time.
You have all kinds of weird things about you that I'm learning as we're doing this show. Like we talk
Fascinating.
off the air and we text all the time. And
You've
I
never,
didn't know
I
this.
never told you that? Okay.
Who would bring that up? Who would go, you know what I used to do?
Well, you know how much I love talking about myself.
I know.
So why, like what?
I just find it, okay. So
Hey, guess what I do? I paint murals. When would that ever fit into a conversation?
when would you ever have time to do that as a child?
I was a teenager. I was
Okay, as a
14,
teenager.
15. After school on weekends. It was a job.
We need to have
I had to
better
make money.
communication because I don't. But $4.50.
Yeah, well, I'm almost 40, so that was a long time ago.
Well,
Over
you got to
20
let it
years.
go. No more murals. Okay.
I didn't.
We need to get into dentistry. Stop painting so much.
Yeah, so I painted the mural.
Okay. Wow. I really thought that I was being lied to. I'm like, you brought somebody in. It's very fantastic.
No, and I did it in front of like my construction crew, so they can vouch for me. I made sure that they.
Sure, a bunch of 1099 guys are
They
going to
knew.
tell me for sure that you painted that.
They were
Where's
there.
Earl? He's in prison.
They actually liked watching the progress every day that I went in, and I designed it, like you said. Yes.
You totally threw me off with that. I was not expecting that. So, getting back to the social media part, where do you guys get the ideas for this? Because I feel like there's like a lull in the schedule, and all of a sudden you're like, let's do one of these skits. I mean, they are getting shared around a lot.
Well, we plan them. So Ellen is like a creative genius. She is really good with social media, so she helps me navigate a lot of this stuff because I am still new to it. But we will the Facebook. But our team, everyone puts a little input. You know, they'll say, "Hey, this is a great idea," and we have a schedule and we try to stick to it.
Wait, you have it scheduled?
We have
You have it scheduled during the
we
week?
plan things. Yeah, it's not as
Spontaneous?
well. The dancing
Now-
stuff is more spontaneous because we'll just say, "Hey," and then I look up a video on YouTube for 5 minutes to make sure I know the dance move, and then we dance.
Well, now I can understand why you get offended when people copy your stuff. I didn't realize you guys were mapping this out. That's kind of brilliant.
Yeah,
You're making time for your social media.
It's important. It's marketing. It's part of our marketing.
Right.
So you have to make time for it.
Has anybody
But
ever
you have to be genuine. It has to fit your personality.
Totally. I totally agree. We
Like,
do.
would you dance on your social media?
I'm dancing now because I'm so excited about
in
it.
your yoga pants?
Yeah. Well, what are you going to wear to a radio station? The question that I have then is, when you're doing these things, have you ever gotten negative feedback about it? Has anyone ever said, I don't like it?
No. I mean, if they do, haven't said it to me. I think they just like that we have fun.
It does look like a fun atmosphere, but I never see any actual dentistry going on, so I'm not really
HIPAA,
sure.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, you don't want to violate HIPAA for some reason because you lose your license?
Yeah.
I get that. I'm not saying an actual surgery.
Yes.
I'm just saying
When I am doing my dentistry, I am actually very focused, and they say
I
I,
know,
get
you're
very
pretty
quiet,
boring.
and I get very, but it's serious. I take it very seriously. I'm a perfectionist. I like to get it done very well. But then when I'm not in an operatory and we are hanging out, it's fun to be.
Yeah, you are a fun person. I actually forget that you are
Oh,
like a
thank
physician.
you, Michael.
I don't. That's like a blanket statement. I don't mean all the time. Sometimes you're not that fun. I'm just saying, and I feel like I can say that because we're on a show and you won't hold
Are
it
you gonna
against
boo
me. I'm gonna boop you. But I know that you're very serious because when we first met, you were very serious. But I just wondered what patients thought if they see this stuff. Like when we see it, I always think it's really cool.
Yeah.
But I forget that you're doing a very serious health-related activity 90% of the time.
Most of the time, though, I think the feedback is that they like that they can relate to us. That they feel like I'm just a normal person, just like them, that like I can listen and I can have fun. I mean, you can only be serious for so many hours per day.
I wouldn't know about that. We only have a couple minutes left. I do want to get something in here. Oh, fear. Okay. We're going to end on a high note because you're going to make somebody feel better. Very fearful of dental procedures. What sedation options do you offer?
We have...
I know an answer. You could do Soleil. Boom, answered it.
Answered it. Yeah, we
Boom.
could do that.
Okay, so that's an option.
But if they're still nervous, we have laughing gas or nitrous oxide, which is, it's just more for small, low anxiety, I would say. And then if you're really nervous and you just don't want to remember much, we can prescribe a pill, and then that will make you fall asleep. It's just like it's a Halcyon or a Valium. And then if you're really nervous and you want to be completely put under, we have options for IV sedation too. And I know a great anesthesiologist, or I will do it if it's simple.
That's right, because you said you can place that yourself, right? You don't need somebody else.
No, but sometimes if the procedure is going to be really difficult and I want to make sure I'm really focused on the procedure and not the sedation part of it, then I'll bring an anesthesiologist in.
And you'd schedule them to come in ahead of time. That's not something that you go, oh, I didn't know we needed this, so... Or is
no,
there
that's something
call?
Because we will have to do a very thorough health history and examination before we... Because that's...
Heart-related issues also?
Yeah, cardiac, all that stuff.
Wow. The cardiac part, I thought you were going to make people feel better. Now you make me feel nervous. I've not even had a cardio...
no, but it's safe. We want to make sure we're being safe, when we're taking care of our patients.
Mm-hmm, sure. The last question. What do you love most about being a dentist? Can I answer this for you?
Yeah, can you answer it for me?
Dancing. Oh. What do you love the most?
I just like, one, when people come in with pain, getting them out of pain. And then sometimes it's just giving them more self-confidence. When you change something that they just didn't like, and it could be something as simple as whitening or, getting interior crowns where something was discolored, or braces. There's just so many things. But when they come in and they're happy with the result, that's really rewarding.
I guess you get to see it from start to finish. So when somebody comes in and they are... I once was told, like, the smile is like the gateway to somebody's personality.
Yeah.
And when they won't open their mouth because they're bashful about how their teeth look or how they feel about it, it does change a person's overall body chemistry.
I think so.
You should totally use that.
You want me to use that?
I mean, here's
are you
going
to let me borrow that?
We can. I have no other use for it other than that time I just had it on a dental show. I can't use it in my day-to-day.
I think you should.
Well, I'm thinking about it.
I'll
crowbar it in. I will crowbar that in. Do you have anything you want to leave with people with? We are running out of time. Any last minute things? Riverparkdental.com.
Yeah. If you have any, if you want more information on anything that we talked about, you can visit us at riverparkdental.com or call us at 614-689-8686.
All right. Now, full disclosure, we're going to be off next week because of the holiday. So if you need you need that dose of your dental show, they can go to your website, right? Are the shows on the website?
We're working on our website, but it will be on there. It's on our YouTube channel, and then it's also on our Facebook.
Yeah, and
many platforms. I need more. I need more platforms.
Listen, I will say this before we go. Ping comes in and says, "There's Instagram TV. We need another platform." So we're gonna work on a whole new show. Everything else just for that. I want to make sure that you're on the Instagram, the Facebook, the everything.
Yeah.
All right. Send us home. Say goodbye to the people.
Thanks for listening to the River Park Dental Show.
You've been listening to a Morris Media production.